Welcome everyone to the Tech News Show with Brandon and Ian.
What's going on, everybody? This is our 6th episode, and today is April 7th, 2010, and if it's 2013 and you're watching this, then you missed the boat. Alright. What's going on, Brandon?
Not much. Looks like tomorrow there's a event going on with Apple and their new OS feature that's coming out.
Wow, jumping into the news quick.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with that. I just wanted to make
I'm doing good.
I'm
doing good, man.
That's good, man. I just want to make
Everything's
small
all right.
talk. I want to talk about the week. You know, the pollen count out there is ridiculous. I'm sure if any of y'all out there live in Middle Tennessee, you've got about a quarter inch to an inch worth of pollen caked to the top of your car. So,
Yeah.
if you got allergies out there like me, it sucks right now. Alright, continuing on with the iPhone OS 4.0 event that it's actually going to be tomorrow at noon, I believe. They're thinking it's going to add, these are just rumors, but print support, either Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, and multitasking, and maybe some UI element changes. So, I personally don't see anything different in the UI. Apple's going to stick with what they've got because everybody knows it works, and it's easy to navigate.
Yeah.
People are afraid of change.
Yes, they are.
People.
And the reason being is because look at the change that we got after everybody voted for this guy. Exactly. Yep. I didn't vote for Obama. Nope.
Who?
I didn't vote at all.
Who?
Obama. Yeah.
Alright, Apple confirms that the iPad has Wi-Fi issues. It's on, dude, you gotta cut that out. It's on the dual band Wi-Fi routers. They're claiming it's not the iPad's fault. It's actually the cheap router's fault. So, of course, go with the blame game. That's the easiest way to start out and fix your problems. Mm-hmm. It's their fault. And you're the PS3 guy. You know what's going on with this. What's up?
Last episode we talked about the 3.21 firmware update that came out and how it takes off your web OS or your other OS feature. Geohot just finally came up with a way to bypass that, and you actually upgrade to 3.21. It's not out yet, but you made a video of it, and a lot of people are excited. So we can keep our features and go online.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
First custom firmware release for the PlayStation 3.
Technically the first custom firmware.
Maybe that'll open some doors and just some maybe, I don't know. We can't say piracy, but piracy. Anyway, yeah. Moving on, Windows 7 Service Pack 1 has officially leaked onto the web in a beta form. I don't know why you'd want a beta version of a Service Pack update, but it's out there and you can get it if you want it. They're calling for, I believe, a fall release on Service Pack Run, probably November. So that's kind of the norm for Microsoft anyway. And then while we're kind of doing the whole Sony thing, they are developing a technology that actually allows you to connect devices on a circuit board wirelessly without having to have any kind of internal circuits. So imagine a computer motherboard with a processor, your RAM, your GPU, your inputs, outputs, all pieced together on the board with these different peripherals without even having to connect them with wires.
Pretty amazing.
That's amazing. Think of that technology. I mean, you can make things smaller. You can build them faster. Man, there's just there's a
as
whole
long
lot
as
of,
it's cheap.
yeah. Well, that's the scary thing, man.
Yeah.
Anything like
Who
that,
knows?
you just really don't
The
know.
efficiency's up, but I mean, as long as the efficiency's up and the prices are up as well, then
Well, I'm sure it'll be expensive when it first comes out, and then maybe
Like everything
it'll
else.
slowly go down. Yeah.
and then they'll come out with something new and blah blah blah, so on and so forth.
On to iPad costs.
Exactly. Costs $260 to make it, actually.
Yeah, which is
Quite an upsell.
Yeah, there's a pretty good percentage of profit there when you're buying the $699 version with 32 gigabytes worth of internal storage and 3G and Wi-Fi connectivity. So That's pretty lame if you ask me, considering the guts are proven to be the A4 chip that are in the current line of iPhones. So you're not getting any new hardware. Basically, you're getting a bigger screen and a big battery for an extra couple $100. So.
Yeah.
Also, they've come out with a really cool program for the iPad, iPhone combination for those that have both. It's called Camera A, Camera B. They're applications. Camera A actually connects your iPhone camera to the iPad via Bluetooth wirelessly. So basically, if you've got Skype on your iPad and you want to video chat, you could technically do it if they allow video chat, but they don't at this point. But this is opening doors into things. So if you got an iPhone currently already and you don't think you want to get the video camera attachment for the iPad once it's released, pick up this program, and hopefully somebody will come up with some kind of a dock for it. And you can actually put it on the back of your iPad and roll it around with your camera, man, or hold it around, whatever. I mean, not be tied down to the device itself. So it's pretty cool. It's a really smart idea. So we'll see how that happens. On the downside, Flash 10.1 was released yesterday, and
took long enough.
And sorry, iPad users, but you still can't use Flash. Yeah, sorry. If you
lame.
Yeah, it's completely lame. I mean, Flash. I don't know what the percentages are on the web, but almost every website on the internet has some kind of a Flash incorporated with it.
So far, the iPad is completely useless for $700.
It's completely useless if you've already got an iPhone. Yes, it's completely useless. So you can't do anything more than you can already with what you've got. So a little bit bigger screen that'll help you navigate certain software and applications, but nothing great, spectacular.
Well, the apps are looking kind of cool so far, I think.
I agree, they do, but I mean, who's going to use a giant circular piano?
Are they just bigger? I mean, that seems like that's the only difference.
That's pretty much the only difference. Yeah, everything's just it's getting larger.
Yeah.
Like us, America. Every month, a child goes malnourished by eating one too many hamburgers in this cake. We can
Maybe
change
5.
things.
Bye.
What?
Just kidding.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. iPad can be hand delivered to you on eBay for 10 grand. This guy's got one up for sale. Anywhere in the world, he will hand deliver your iPad for $10,000. Gizmodo reported on this actually yesterday when the article was published. Apparently, he had dropped the price way down to something like $4,000, and it wasn't hand delivered at this point. I guess he must have seen the article and they made a big stink about it. So, unfortunately, I was really looking forward to getting my iPad hand delivered to me in Morocco this weekend. So, it doesn't look like that's going to be happening. So, and last but not least, your iPad.
Jailbroken.
It's jailbroken. The guys, the creators of Red Snow for the iPhone have already done it. They haven't released actually a software to do it yourself yet, but
Soon enough.
I'm sure since they jailbroke it the day of, technically you should see a software out there in a week or two. So expect to see Cydia on your iPad, and expect to see some cool things, because that right there is going to make it, in my opinion, a much more it's a much better device.
People will make their own third-party apps and put them on there, and
it's going to be
really
that
take advantage of it.
it's going to be able to do a whole lot more, and we'll see where it takes. Maybe even a whole OS X kind of implementation.
Oh, I hope
that
so.
Device would be just amazing.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, it would, and I don't see why they didn't do something like that to begin with. I mean,
It needs a dual boot. Is what it needs.
it doesn't even need an iPhone application. It doesn't need an iPhone operating system on an iPad anyway.
Oh yeah, they could implement it.
It needed
together.
to have a touch-friendly UI, OS X. That's what it needed to have from the get-go. Something designed that was built over Mac OS X, that was designed
Definitely.
for touch for your fingers.
Mhm.
Just bigger icons, bigger buttons, things like that. It would have been so much more worthy of a device for that price, and it had a lot more people on board. But we're getting to be about that time, folks. It's at the 10-minute mark, and we hate to get out of here, but it's what we've got to do. We got time constraints, so. But we'll be back next week with another full week worth of news that we can cram in 10 minutes, and we hope you check it out. Peace, guys.
Peace.
Bye.